welcome back to the channel. My name is Andile Mfokanzimande. I know, guys, it's been 3 years, but hell, things have been happening. Things have been very hectic. So I actually thought I was gonna take time out for like the rest of the year and restart this in January, but I feel like I already have the stuff that I've been missing. So I just think, let me just do this right now and give you guys something to watch while you are going through the exam problems. Let's get started. So a lot of you guys have been asking me about more story time. So I think I'm going to tell you guys one more story time, and then we relaunch this whole channel because greater things are to come. So this story time is about how I tried to achieve a crush and lol. So this story took place at the beginning of last year, 2017. Yeah, it was the beginning of 2017. So as you know, it was a new year, second year of course of varsity, and I'd learned a few things from first year, so I was equipped, I guess, to like now start living life the way life should be lived. So I decided, okay, you know what, let's search around, man. Let's search around and see, if there are any like other potentials that, we could be getting down and dirty with. So I found this person on the Instagram, explore there, busy mind your own business. And then you're like, okay, yes, yeah, man, all right. This person is right, man, all right, ooh, cute, ooh, you know what I mean? So I follow this person on Instagram, they don't follow back. So I'm like, okay, I mean, it makes sense. There's like a lot of followers there. So I'm like, okay, let's just keep it moving. So every day it became a thing of, I see a picture, I see another picture. Next thing, I actively go look for this person's pictures, you know what I mean? Every day I'll go and I'd look for a picture and I would like, look for a picture I would like, look for a picture I would like, take screenshots, you know what I mean? Like it became like a proper crush, you know what I mean? If I may put it that way. And it was exciting, man. And sometimes when you have a crush on someone, in your head you're already picturing the babies, you're picturing the house, you're picturing, your life there in Sandton, living nice and lavish. Great, no problems. So that's the life that I was already picturing with this person. I'm thinking, and this person is from Joburg, which is really dope. So I was like, okay, this is actually interesting. So the crush situation obviously grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. And then like a few months down the line, I started making like more friends like around Johannesburg. And I happened to make friends with people that are like quite popular, like in the circle situation or the situation. So I started making friends with them and I started going to places with them and I started, being active on their social media and like them tagging me on things and whatever. So I think somehow this person saw me get tagged by someone and they followed me. Like they followed me back. I'm like, man, just about to get lit. And then obviously I'm excited. I'm thinking, okay, finally, it's been so long. Like it's been months, of me trying to get this person's attention, me trying to, you know what I mean? So next thing I know, like a few days go by, I like 3 pictures, same day. And then this person likes two of mine. I'm like, guys, spagat, see in. So I get brave enough and I slide in the DM like, hey, this person responds, how you doing? I'm good, how you doing? Good, thank you. And then we start like a young conversation, and then I find out that, oh no, this person's actually quite dope. So yeah, we speak. Obviously, in my head, like when I go to bed, I'm like, guys, I'm actually texting my crush. Like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And then next thing I know, the person's like, do you want to hang out like whenever you're free or when I'm free? So I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, why not? And then we organize something and we're like, okay, we're going to meet on this particular day at this particular place. We're going to hang out and just get to know each other. So I'm like, okay, this is good. I'm assuming this is how relationships all should be, getting to know each other first before we get married and have our kids and have dogs and have everything that I really want, but I just didn't have anyone to have it with. Anyway, so we go and the day comes, and we obviously meet and we discuss, like we chill, like, okay, Lomundo is fine, perfect, we talk, it's nice, there's no problem, conversation is flowing, smart, everything, all the boxes are being ticked. So I'm like, okay, sure. So do I ask this person out now or do I chill and ask the person out later? You know what I mean? Like, it was very conflicting. So I decided, you know what, it's fine. Let me just chill. You know, let's not. I'm not happy, man. Let's let it, you know, happen naturally. So like that situation ends, and then I'm like, okay, would you like to go on a proper date with me if it's not a problem with you? This person's like, yeah, no, sure, no problem. But I want to go like out to the club with you if you don't mind. I'm like, oh, clubbing is my thing. So let's go do it. And then we set a day, we go to a club in Melville, no names. Y'all know which club this is. So we go to the club, and then when we get to the club, okay, it's cute, whatever. We get in, we do the business, doing the dancing. Time strikes like 12, I think. Was it 12? Yeah, 12, half past 12-ish. How? This person has disappeared. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe bathroom vibes, whatever, or maybe they went out, they're coming back, whatever. So I send a text, I'm like, yo, where are you? This person doesn't respond. Like, I get one text, so I'm like, okay, maybe the batch is done. Also, I'm thinking maybe this person could be vomiting, you know, could be going through stuff. So I'm like, okay, let's go to the bathroom and check. So I go to the bathroom there. I go to the other bathrooms, and all of them are open, and there's no one there. And then there's a door that's closed. So I knock on the door, and there's no response. So I'm like, okay, I try to push the door. Obviously, the door doesn't want to open. So I'm like, okay, clearly someone is in here. So I'm thinking, okay, this person could be vomiting, could not be raw, you know what I mean? So I push the door. And then as I keep pushing the door eventually opens. And when it opens, a guy pops up and he's like, yo, dude, like, I'm busy. So I'm like, oh, okay, no, sorry. And when I go, I'm like, is it not my crush person? But he's trying to get like their pants back on and shit. I'm just like, but like, you could have waited, like, I don't know. So I see this obviously like it's a shock for me, because I'm like, yo, but like we came here together, you know what I mean? So I get up and I leave. So as I leave, I go back, I like leave the club straight out, and I call myself an Uber and I go home. So when I get to my place, I get a text on some, hey, I'm sorry about what you saw. This person's my ex, and like I didn't think that we were gonna get together like this, but there's nothing going on between the two of us. It's just my weakness. It's a spur of the moment thing. So I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, oh, guys, I was so stupid. Yo, dum. Somehow I'm like, okay, no, it's chill. I understand what you're saying. I mean, it's an ex. I've never had that kind of relationship, so I don't know how it actually is. So I'm like, it would make sense as to why maybe. Also, there was alcohol, so I'm like, it would make sense as to why you would have done the things. And then I'm like, no, it's chill. We can still hang out if you want. Okay, then we continue hanging out. And then next thing I know, this person, like, so we actually start hanging out, like proper hangout, like more or less dating, actually, like a fling situation. So obviously this person, like, I realized that this person is very secretive with their phone. Like, I can't use their phone. I can't, you know what I mean? So after that, I realized, okay, maybe they just don't like their privacy being invaded like that. So I'm like, it's chill, whatever. One thing that I realized that they're always getting calls from like this one person, and this one person, they're not very, like, every time this person calls, like, they get edgy, you know what I mean? Or they like, please call me later, or I'm busy, or I'm with someone, you know, but they never say they're with me, kind of thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's the mother or something. No stress, no problem. Until one day, guys, you know when God says, then I will pull through for you. He did all of the pulling through that day. This one time, this person was in my room, like, I don't know, they went out for something and they forgot their phone. So I'm like, okay, it's now or never. So as I look at the phone, I'm like, okay, wow, it's locked, damn it. So I'm like, I'm trying to think, like, what could the password be? Like, what could the password be? And obviously now I can't ask for the password because it's gonna seem like I'm a bit, which is, I mean, it's partially true, but like, that's not the point. Anyway, so I'm just like, okay, let's just like relax, let's calm down, let's not go through the phone, let's chill. As I put the phone back down, a message comes through. Guess what the message is from? That nigga. And the message says, are you still with him? So I'm just like, okay, okay, that doesn't make sense. So I leave it, and then it's like, and then another message comes through and says, lol, poor guy. I'm like, okay, so I'm being dribbled here. I'm being dribbled, definitely being dribbled. obviously I'm in shock now. I'm just like, wow, guys, wow. After all of the time and the effort that I've invested in this person, and you know what I mean. So I'm just like, you okay? This is how things are going to be. So I chill, and I wait for this person to come back. And when they come back into the room, I'm just like, oh, so and so sent you a text. The facial expression you could see, guilt, here, guilty as charged. So I'm just like, yo, can you please like leave my room, because you've been making me a fool this whole time, and I thought you were just, you know what I mean. So this person's like, no, it's not like that. This person just is still trying to like get with me, but I don't want him, and I want to chill with you, and I want to get to know you better. So I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to get involved in this kind of drama. So this person's like, okay, sharp, no stress. And then they take their belongings and they bounce. As they bounce, I get a message from this person saying, I'm sorry things had to end like this, but I didn't know how to tell you, and I didn't want to break your heart. So I'm like, then why did you lie? Because you like when I asked you, initially you had said that no, this person wants me, but I don't want them. Why didn't you tell me, you guys are still together? Guys, I was so hurt. Wow. So yeah, that is how like that situation, oh, this is such a sad way to come back. Wow. So that is how the situation ended, and till that day, like till this day, I mean, I this love thing. Anyway, this is the end of the story. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this, and I promise to be more consistent now from now on, because I now have a device to actually record with, because that was a big problem. Also, I got a big surprise for everybody. Drum roll. There's a new show coming up on this very channel. It's called Advice from Malume Wise Man. The first episode is coming back. It's coming tomorrow. I've got a visitor, and wow, it's a lot. Anyway, the first episode is coming tomorrow at probably midday at 12. Make sure to check that out. I will leave the link in the description box down below. Why would I do that? Because it's not out. But anyway, I'm going to give the link to my social media down in the description box down below. And then you hit me up there if you want to watch it. Till then, my name is Andile Mfokanzimandi. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.